Hey guys, alright. Let me get past the cats here. They get under my feet. They want me to scratch on them and love on them. And it's amazing because that's totally new for me. I thought my flower, I actually thought the cats climbed in my banana tree and the flower with the bananas on it was gone, but there was a branch blocking it. It kind of freaked me out at first. Anyway, I want to talk to you about what I'm going to make this evening. So I'm going to collect a bunch today, and it's kumquats. And now, kumquat trees, I mean, if you don't have a kumquat tree, I recommend that you get yourself one or two, because it's so prolific. It's amazing the amount of kumquats you get. Really, it's amazing. Now, all year long, while they're growing on the tree's putting out kumquats, I pick them all year, and I eat kumquats all year long out the backyard. But I also have so many that really go bad because I don't eat them. I can't get to all of them, and they're not the favorite thing for all my family to come out and eat. I mean, they like it, they'll eat it, but they don't, you know, they ain't gonna come over here and pick a bunch of kumquats. It's just not gonna do it. So I get so many of them, it's crazy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm picking them all, and I'm gonna make a jam, a kumquat jam. I don't know if you ever heard of that. I haven't heard of it, and I decided I wanted to do it, okay, because I got so many. I was going to make a jelly or something. That's what I was saying. So I just kind of went online and found out they have a kumquat jam. So everything about it is what I thought, because I don't know if you ever open one, and I'll show you this evening when I open it, but around the seeds there's a gel. Okay, around the seeds there's a gel, and that gel is actually what you use to make it gel up. That's your pectin. That's your natural pectin. Ain't that cool? So I'm going to make a jam, and I'm probably going to make quite a few jars of it, and we'll keep it around here. And I'm not selling it, I'm going to keep it, and then once my family tastes it, well, they're going to like it, I know it. And if they don't, guess what? They're going to miss out, and guess who's going to be eating it all? Me. Because I don't let this kind of stuff go to waste. I mean, I'm not growing this stuff for the fun of it. I'm growing it for food for our family. And sometimes it, you know, you might be a few steps ahead of your family. They might not quite like some of the stuff, or you know, they have a hard time converting over to eating some of the stuff out the yard. But then they come around. And that's been my experience with all this. A lot of my family, not just my wife and everything, but all my family, all my kids and grandkids and all that, you know, they get this, ooh, really? You know? And I don't know, they're expecting, I guess, something that's just so out of the box. And then when they try it, you can see the shock on their face that it's pretty good, you know. So let me get these off. So this is going to be pretty good. I'm going to go through the whole process with you guys and show you how to do this, because if you have couple of trees, and right now I have 3, 4, 5. I got 6 trees now. Some are for sale, and they're full of kumquats. I'm taking the kumquats off, and smells so citrusy. You know, actually, if I probably even pick these off, I pick them off. If I pick them off, everything else that's the remaining ones are going to probably ripen up faster. Okay, because now the energy is going toward those, right? You know, probably tomorrow be just about ripe, the ones that's not all the way ripe yet. I eat them when they don't have to be like totally bright orange. I eat them when they still have a little green on them. I find they taste just as good. Alright, so I'm going to finish picking these. Okay, I'll finish picking these and I'll meet you in the kitchen. And I'm going to show you the whole process to go through. Now, there is a little process when it comes to the kumquats. But I promise you, it's well worth it. Especially to have some jam around, you know, and then you fix you some, you know, when you fix some biscuits and butter, you can put some of this jam on it and eat it with some eggs and bacon and stuff, and it's just awesome. I got a bunch inside. They're still good. That's why I got to get to moving on this, because they won't be good much longer. There's so many in there. I was trying to eat them, but I can't eat them all. And I eat them all day long, every day. I pick in them. That's just, I do it, you know. All right, I can leave these on. Pick these probably tomorrow. I probably got enough left on here, the other trees, and even in the front. Now I could also add the calamundin in it, because the calamundin is a cross between a kumquat and a mandarin, and I can add calamundin to it if I need to. See, the tart ones are kind of elongated a little bit, okay, and the sweet ones are round. I'll show you if I have any that's ready, but I need to pick some off of this tree so that they'll start turning. Yeah, they got a few, not that many, that are ready. Here's one here. Well, yeah, but you can see the difference how round. Okay. See the difference? This is a tart. This is sweet. Sweets are round. The tarts are kind of elongated a little bit. Oh. Okay, there's a lot on this tree. Ain't that many of them that are orange. Really orange enough. Yeah, they got a few to pick, but they can still get sweeter. But right now they're going to be a little more tart, and it doesn't matter because we're going to be sweetening the whole thing up anyway. Okay. But the few that I'm going to pull off of here, it's going to cause these ones that are green to really start turning orange. All right. goji berries. Look at them. They're full of flowers, man. I'm waiting, hoping to see they start getting berries. I see little round things. I guess they're the berries. I'm not sure yet what I'm looking at on them. I'm thinking that all those little things are flowers, and then after the flower dies off, there should be a berry from the flower. That's what I'm thinking. That's how it normally works. So we'll have to wait and see. And maybe they're not getting enough. Excuse me. Maybe they're not getting enough sun. I don't know. I moved them out to the front here because the front of my house, second half of the day gets intense sun, hits on the front of my house. Alright, I got those picked, so I'll meet you in the kitchen, and we'll start going through the process of how to make some kumquat jam. Okay? Alright, I'll meet you in the kitchen. Alright, here we are in the kitchen, guys. Alright, first thing you need to do is you need to rinse off your kumquats. Cold water, rinse them off. I'm going to go get me a strainer, some off. You know, and they're really clean because they're in the tree. They're not touching the mud ever, you know, but sometimes you can have bugs crawling on them. But just kind of rinse them, get them clean. Before you start your project, okay? Alright, we'll let that kind of drain a little bit. And we'll show you the next step. We got to get the seeds out. Now this is the long process, but the seeds have to come out, okay? And around the seed is a gel. And that's where we get our pectin. It's going to be for this jam. So we get the seeds. We're going to get all the seeds out, and then we're going to take the seeds and we're going to boil them. And then we're going to strain that. And that juice, we need that. And we're going to put that in with when we cook down the kumquats. Okay, so I'm going to show you all that. That's the process, you guys. Depending on how many you have to cut open, depends on how long it's going to take to do it. So usually it's a long process because, you know, kumquats are prolific, and you get a bunch of kumquats at a time. So, so that's the next step, and I'm gonna show you as we do that. Okay. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna show you here what's going on. All right. So you can see I have some seeds already. I guess got started. You take your kumquat, cut it in half, and kind of squeeze it a little bit, and if it's got seeds in it, they'll usually pop out. If not, you can see them. You can go in there with the edge of your knife and get them out. But the seeds have that gel around it, and that's going to be our pectin, okay? So I got a bunch to do here. As you can see, I got all that to do. So after I do it, I'm putting them in this pot. We're going to cook it down, and also we're going to cook down this in a separate pot, and we're going to separate and strain it, and we're going to use this here. It's going to be like our pectin and our juice. Okay, so let me get all these de-seeded, and we'll get to the next step. Okay, all right. Okay, alright, so here's my pot of kumquats that we're going to have to cook that down. But at the same time, we've got to cook down the seeds. Now, I really don't have that much. But you do have to add water, and we're going to add water as we cook. And then we have to strain the seeds. So let me pour some water in here. You want to make sure the seeds are covered. And let me get a here we go, a pan. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start cooking this down. Let me get some spoons out for stirring. I can't cook this yet, okay, until I get some juice in here. And we want to use the juice from the seeds, okay? Let me get me a strainer. So actually what we're going to do, guys, we're actually going to cook this down several times. I'm going to cook it down, bring it to a boil, dump it. Do it again, add some more water, and do it again until I have enough liquid in my pan here to start cooking down the kumquats, okay? So let's keep an eye on this. We don't want to burn nothing. I got the fire up pretty high because we want to get it boiling a little bit so we can start separating the gel, the pectin, from the seeds. Ain't that cool? Alright. Now, I don't know how much I'm really going to have here. There'll be a time when I'm going to sample it, and if it's not gelled enough, then I do have some pectin. I will add some, but I don't think I'm going to have to. I think this is going to really do it, actually. Now, I'm going to wait till all this boils and we'll meet back right here. I'm going to get some more stuff together, like what I'm used for sugar and a sweetener in here. I'm not sure what I want to use yet, so let me go get what I need, okay? Alright, guys. We came to a boil. Alright, and I've been boiling it for not long at all. Bring it back up to a boil. I turned it down, it went down. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and dump this in, right? Okay, get the seeds back in here. Cover them with water. Let's bring that to a boil. I'm going to bring that back to boil, and it only looks like I'm maybe only have to do it one more time. I'll get some other stuff set up here, because we are going to blend it. Just plug it in, right? Yeah. The reason we're cooking this down, just to soften it up, so when you put it in the blender you're going to have a nice thick jam, or like a marmalade kind of in a way. Let that cook, and I need to get jars out. Oh, but let me get this. Pour this in here. Real nice smell going on here. Now you got to mix this because we don't want this to burn. Smells really good. Alright, so we're going to cook this down till it gets really, real soft. And then we're going to put it in the blender, and then we're going to pour it back in here and cook it down, add the sugar to it and cook it down, and then we'll can it up. So instead of running the camera all this time, when I'm ready with this to start putting it into the blender, I'll meet you back here by the blender, okay? Alright guys, so now I'm going to go ahead and start adding this into the blender. I'm going to blend a little bit at a time here, right? I hope you're seeing this. I'm sorry. can see the gel consistency in here. So I might not be able to add the liquid sugarcane juice. It might be too much liquid. Let me see how it looks when it's all mixed. Maybe not, it's thickening up. Mix more. I'm gonna add some liquid in here. Okay, so I'm putting 12 ounces of sugarcane juice in there. Okay, so now what we're going to do, guys, we'll take this and dump it back into the pot. I'll cook it down some more. We're probably going to blend it one more time. I can see it's going to need it. Cook it down some more, okay? All right, I'm gonna bring this back to a boil, and we have to stir it, and then I'm gonna probably add the sweetener to it because it's gonna need it. I tasted it; it's real tart tasting. Well, I haven't tasted it after I added the rest of the sugar cane juice. We're going to get this back to a boil. Alright, I'll get back with you and show you that when we get to it. I'm going to clean this up and get this ready because we're going to be blending it again. Okay, it's almost to a boil. I'm trying not to turn it all the way up because I don't want to burn it. But I am going to put a little bit on here and give it a taste to see if how much sugar I need. If that's going to be more than enough. Here we go. Okay, it's tart. So that's, I think, 1 cup. Cook that in there some. Now, when I was cleaning everything, you can tell the gel's definitely there. Okay, you can see it. Okay. Probably need 1 more of those. Okay, this is 16 ounce. This is 2 cups. That's what I thought I had. Try to do half of this. That would give us 2 cups. Now I'm not sure how many cups of stuff we had, but you know, like if you're picking off your tree and you just start making it, I mean, you gotta just kind of mess with it, taste it as it goes. Try to cook it down some more. Still got that tarty taste. I'm gonna put the rest of this in here. I think it's gonna need it. They say you need 5 cups of sugar to 2 cups of kumquats. Hey, all right, guys. Camera cut out, and it's fixing to cut out again because the battery's about going. But I ran out of space on my memory card, and it was like, man, I'm right at the moment I couldn't really stop and do anything. So I tried. I got it. I downloaded it and I erased it. So, but by the time I'm doing that, I'm still stirring and keeping everything going. But this is what I'm ended up with, you guys, right here. 5 of the 12 ounces and 2 of the little 4 ounces. Now, looks a little dark because I got what? I got 2 cups of the golden monk fruit in it because that's all I had. So it darkened it up quite a bit. So anyway, all right, guys. So that's it. I hope you get something out of the video. I still got to edit it and all and see if I can make sense out of it. This is my first time doing it, you guys, and I wanted to just come on and do it and show you how I'm doing it, you know, how I struggled through it, and I got it. And I tell you what, it tastes pretty good. I tasted it while it was hot. Now it's got to cool down and all that, and I'm going to try it again, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be good. And I was imagining it on top of some vanilla ice cream. You know what I mean? It's like, to me, it would be like, put some of this, pour it on top of, you have your bowl of vanilla ice cream, pour some on top. Oh my God, it's going to be good. Even hot, it would be. That's really what I was picturing. That while it was hot, being on cold, you know, vanilla ice cream. But anyway, guys, thanks for sticking this out with me. I'm sorry, camera ran out of room on the card, but hey, you know, it happened. So ain't nothing I could do about it. So hopefully you learned something. I'm gonna try to put the amounts that I had. I think I could figure it out, and how much sugar I use. Or I used the monk fruit, and I actually used 12 ounces of sugarcane juice too. So anyway, it tastes awesome, guys. But kumquats are tart, and so it takes quite a bit of sugar. And they say you need 5 cups to 2 cups of kumquats. Well, I'm not there. I'm only total at 4 cups. And it tastes awesome, guys. 4 cups and I know I had more than 2 cups of kumquats, you know. I usually don't make stuff as sweet as recipes say to make it real sweet. You know, your pepper jellies and all that stuff, I don't make them nearly as sweet. And they taste great the way I do them, with just a little bit of the sweetener in it. And we're all in this for health reasons anyway. You don't want to be stuck on getting these sweet stuff, because it's just, you're going to be craving sweets. I know I do. So anyway, hey guys, thanks for sticking this out with me. Man, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Man, hit the thumb up, the thumbs, give me a notification, hit the bell, give me a comment, something, man. I'm trying to grow the channel, and I'm fixing to change the name, you know, and I'm going to come out with a video on the changing the name and the name I picked and why. But I'm going to be changing the name here. And maybe that'll be the next video to come out. I'll explain all that for you guys. So anyway, y'all be blessed. See you guys on the next video. Bye bye.